So if you are trying to access Skies from your school provided Chromebook, you would first make sure that you open up Google Chrome on your Chromebook, the browser, and then you're going to type in skieslearn.com. Now, when you get to Skies Learn, the home page, you have a few different ways that you can sign in. You do not have a regular Skies account. You're going to want to use one of these three options below. The first option is continue with Google, and this is most likely going to be the easiest option if you're signing in from your school provided Chromebook. Another way is by using Clever, but this is if your teacher has already shown you how to link your Clever page to your Skies Learn account. The third way is more likely going to be used if someone is using an iPad and their teacher has given them a QR code that looks like this to use and log into Skies. But most likely, if you're on your school provided Chromebook, you would click continue with Google. Now, this should be automatic where it automatically redirects you, but if it doesn't, you would see a page that asks you to sign in. And what you're going to sign in with is your LAUSD single sign-on. This is the same email address that you use to sign into Schoology and Clever. You're going to enter your password. And click Next. Now you should be redirected. Now, if you have never signed into Skies before, you might see a blank page. That's where you will need to enter a code. So up here in the left-hand corner, you would click Enter Code, and your teacher should have given you a code in order to enroll in their class. If you haven't been given a code, then you need to reach out to your teacher and ask them for the class code for Skies Learn. If you have already been enrolled in your teacher's class, you would simply click on My Class. Make sure that the name of the teacher matches the teacher that your child, whose class they're in. So click My Class. And now it's going to look different for every teacher because every teacher organizes their Skies account differently. But for this teacher, they ask you to follow the link that still tells you that you're completing at-home work. Next, you can click on the week. So you would look for the week that you are currently in to find this week's lessons. Then you would find the correct day of the week. So if, for example, today was Wednesday, June 10th, you would click on Wednesday, June 10th. And then you can see the times and the different subject areas. So again, this is going to look different for every teacher, and that's why you want to get familiar with how they organize their Skies Learn. But this is just one way that it might look. Now, when you're inside of a lesson and you would like to respond to a prompt, again, there might be links to go into Zoom, but if there's a lesson where your child needs to respond to something, they can click the play sign to listen to the teacher explain something and explain the assignment, and then they can click the plus sign in order to respond. So they can annotate, which means they write on top of it, or they can write on their answers on a piece of paper and take a picture with their Chromebook. So this is just an introduction into how you can enter Skies and a few of the features that you might have. And again, it might look different depending on who your teacher is.